Money is personal, but the signs you're struggling with it usually aren't. And if you've been ignoring those signs, they're probably costing you more than you think. We live in a world where money is treated like a private, almost taboo topic. Growing up, most of us weren't taught about budgeting, saving, or managing our finances. Yet somehow we're expected to just figure it out. And with social media showing how everyone else spends their money, it's easy to compare, feel embarrassed, or think you should already have it all together. But here's the truth: if you see signs that you need help managing your money, it doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're human and it means you're ready for change. Welcome back to the City Girl Savings YouTube channel. I'm Rhea, founder and finance coach of City Girl Savings. I help women take control of their money, build healthier spending habits, and create lifestyles they actually feel proud of, all with a budget. So, today I'm breaking down the five most impactful signs that you need help managing your money. And if even one of these sounds familiar, do not panic. I will walk you through exactly what to do at the end. Sign number one: you constantly fear card declines. There is nothing more stressful or embarrassing than swiping your card and holding your breath, hoping it goes through. And listen, if your card gets declined because of fraud or travel, that's one thing. But if it's happening because your account doesn't have enough money, or if you fear that might happen every time you make a purchase, that's a major sign you need support. If you don't know what's in your bank account at all times, you are operating in the dark, and that creates a cycle of financial anxiety. Sign number two: you are living paycheck to paycheck. Now, living paycheck to paycheck isn't always a money management problem. Sometimes you genuinely don't make enough to cover basic life expenses, and that's an income issue, not a spending issue. But if you do make enough money and you still run out every pay period, that's a sign your budget isn't working or that you don't have one at all. All it takes is one unexpected expense to just throw everything off track. That fear based living is exhausting and completely avoidable with structure and strategy. Number three, you have little to no savings. If you do not have a savings account, or if you do, but it never has money in it, that's a major sign you need help managing your money. A checking account is not a savings account. If your money is not separated, it's going to get spent. One of the best money principles in the world comes from The Richest Man in Babylon: save a percentage of everything you earn. Start with 10%, and if that feels too much, start with 2% or 5%, but just start. And if savings feels impossible for your situation, that's a sign that something deeper needs to be addressed. Sign number four: you have debt and you keep using credit cards. This one is tough because it's such a common cycle. You use the card, you hit the limit, you move to the next card, and then suddenly all of your balances are out of control. I've been there. I share my whole story about my debt free journey in episode 15 of the City Girl Savings podcast. I'll link to it in the description. But let me tell you this: it's easy to rack up debt fast, but it's painfully slow to pay it back. And if someone helps you get out of debt, or you get a financial windfall, something happens to where you can quickly pay off all your debt, you're more likely to fall right back in unless you fix the habits that created the debt in the first place. So, if you are still using credit cards while carrying balances month over month, that's a clear sign you need strategy and accountability. And finally, sign number five: you don't have or you can't stick to a budget. I've said it 1,000 times: a budget is the number one tool for financial success. Without one, you have no idea what you can afford, how far your income goes, or why you're struggling. And if you do have a budget but you can't actually follow it, the issue is likely emotional spending or lack of accountability or habits that need to be reworked. All of those are fixable, but not if you ignore them. So, what do you do if these signs feel just a little too real? If one or all five of these signs hit home, here's what I want you to do next. First, start consuming personal finance content daily. You're obviously watching this video, watch some more, listen to some podcasts, read books, read blogs. What you take in influences your habits. Number two, consider working with a money coach. If you need personalized support, if you need structure, if you need accountability, coaching can completely change your financial life. My one-on-one financial focus coaching program helps walk women through everything they need, from budgeting to mindset to spending habits. And we build the systems you need for long-term success. I'm going to link to that in the description. And finally, learn how to stop impulse spending. This alone can change the entire direction of your finances. When you learn to slow down and to say no to unnecessary spending, you open the door for more savings, faster debt payoff, and ultimately financial stability. So let me end with this. Money can feel overwhelming, but I promise you, you are not stuck. Every financial turnaround starts with one moment of honesty and one decision to take control. So if you are seeing these signs in your own life, let this be that moment.